In academic essay basics, you have to know the parts of an essay in order to be able to write one. So you start with introductions, you have body, and you have conclusions. Your introduction is to catch the attention of the reader with a hook, something that will reel them in for you fishermen out there. You include your subject, the background information, definitions about your subject or common knowledge about your subject, analogies, examples, or time frames. The relevance of what you are trying to get across to your reader and your thesis. Introductions. The first sentence is very important. Start with a question or use a vivid quotation. Relate an incident. Offer a surprising fact. Outline a problem. Provide background. Start with a dialogue. Define a word central to the subject, not a dictionary definition. State an opinion related to the thesis. Place the subject within a historical context. Open with an anecdote. Create a visual image. Shock or provoke the reader, mildly, please. Your introduction don'ts include do not provide a vague generality or truth, as in throughout human history or in today's world. Those are mundane, old, and don't use them. Do not reference the essay's title. This is a big problem. What's a big problem? Well, I'm referencing the title. No. This book is about the history of the guitar. Do not do that. Do not tell your reader this is about. Just tell them. Do not start by citing a dictionary definition, according to Webster. Do not begin with an apology. I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think. Or I do not know much about this, but. And do not begin with a flat announcement. The purpose of this essay is, or in this essay I will. In the body of your essay, you begin with a topic sentence for each paragraph. It lets the reader know what to expect in the paragraph. It states precisely what the topic of the paragraph is and makes a clear statement about the topic. The body of your essay also contains the support. All sentences in any paragraph should support the topic sentence of the paragraph. You use examples in your paragraph, use facts and figures, tell an illustrative story, use expert testimony, or even personal experience. Example means your topic sentence. The ancient Egyptians were masters of preserving dead people's bodies by making mummies of them. You follow up with an explanation of what mummification is, or follow with an explanation of why the Egyptians were masters, and provide specific examples of the explanation. In the body of your work, transitions are the connecting words or phrases that guide the reader from one idea or statement to another. They help establish a chronological sequence in a narrative, or they help connect examples, or help move between steps in a process. You will find a list of commonly used transitions in your Back to the Lake book or the LB Brief. The pages are there for you to see. Conclusions to your writing or to your essay summarize the paper. They drive the point home. They echo the approach of the introduction. They provide a sense of closure. They remind readers of the main point or thesis in different words and reflect on its implications. Show the broader significance in an argument or answer the question, so what? The conclusion of your essay needs to be memorable, just like you wanted a very interesting hook to begin your essay, something that would make the reader want to read it. Now you want to make the reader glad they read it, make them remember what you said. To do that, you may save something interesting for the end. You may have a symbolic or powerful fact or detail that you save till the end, or provide a compelling example, or strike a note of hope or despair, or end with a recommendation or call to action, or create a visual image that represents the subject, or use a quotation. Conclusions to avoid would be one sentence, very short conclusions. Those are unsatisfying to any reader. Do not merely summarize what you have just said. And do not restate your thesis word for word. Do not use overused phrases such as in conclusion or to sum up. Do not introduce new or irrelevant subjects in your conclusion. And finally, do not draw attention to yourself, but to your point. Click the link below to download the worksheet that will explain what you have just learned.